Anyone else have any comments relating to the sign ordinance?
Could I, regarding signs that are put on public property, council, such as the movie gallery that was brought up, once those signs are put on public property, they become public property as well and can be removed as debris, right?
When it become public property, the trespassing can be removed as a trespass. I mean, different theory, same result.
So a private citizen that chooses to remove trash from the side of the road because he's a good citizen can remove those signs, correct? Without threat of litigation?
Well, a private citizen is not authorized to act on behalf of the county. County, if it's on public right of way, the county would be the one to do it, just like the DOT. The DOT got rules about, for example, political signs in the right of way. And DOT goes throughout your political system, as I recall, takes them up if they're in the right of way. But rather than a private citizen do it, if it's a trespass, the county has the authority to do that. If it's a trespass, it can be a private citizen.
We can do that even during the moratorium, correct?
Yeah, moratorium applies to the application for approval of new signs, not the removal of trespassing.
Thanks.
Yes.
Any other comments? Public hearing is closed.
Mr. Chairman, per your request, you asked Mr. Eddie Dixon to come to me tonight and go over some suggested programs or activities or venues for recreation in the Smithfield area. As you may recall, Dr. Clay and Smithfield city officials have approached the board in the last few months requesting consideration for a recreation program in Smithfield. And they can here tonight to present some various options for a program in the Smithfield area.
Come on, Eddie.
Good evening, Commissioners. Like Mr. Allen had mentioned, that you guys wanted me to get together some options for the Smithfield project there to allow recreation in Smithfield, or perhaps make it available to them. Jeremy and I put together 3 different options that we felt would serve the citizens of Smithfield and the children of Smithfield. And as you see in your notes there, the integrated program, sports programs, the first option that we thought would work best initially would be the fact that we could, you see the prices of the equipment and the other stuff, the transportation, providing the children transportation from Smithfield to Leesburg and back to Smithfield. You see the cost of the bus and the hourly rate per driver per day. So what we thought that would work good is allow a bus to go up there, pick up the children, come to our program here in this football, for instance, come to our program 2 nights a week, play football, load up, and then you'd be carried back to Smithfield to one site there. They can disperse from there and go back to their homes. That's the first option. And on the second option, as you'll see in the program there, we were talking about maybe an after-school summer program where the kids could have a site to come to and play football, kickball, so on and so forth. Just all kinds of sports. So they would have to have a staff member there, a full-time staff member, and then you'd have to have a counselor, 2 per 15 children. But that would work well, and I think that would probably be a good thing for them. They need something to do to keep them busy, and that would be a thing that they would be able to do. But like I said, there is a cost in that, and there is counselor issues there that we would have to pay as well. So the state would not let you have over 15 kids without 2 counselors there with them at the time. And then if counselors, you have to have 2 because if one has to be excused to go to the restroom or whatever, they can't leave the children there by themselves. They have to have at least one person there with them at all times. And then option 3, you see YMCA has offered, they would be interested in maybe transporting them to their programs here. They would expect us to pay for the bus to go pick them up and bring them back. So you see that the cost of the bus is $40 for the fuel and then $10 per day. I mean $10 per hour. So maybe the one that comes here with the Y, they could drop them off. That'd probably take an hour to pick kids up, bring them here, drop them off, and then they wouldn't have to stay here. They could come back at a certain time, pick them up. So you cut your cost a little bit there by them not staying employed for the whole entire day with the buses. So that's our options that we felt would serve the community the best for those children there. And I would be open to any questions that you guys might have.
If we went with the Y program, would they scholarship those kids into the program? Would they be integrated into like the soccer program in the fall?
Yes, they would, and as well as us. We offer that as well. We have to offer that as for our people. They have to have the requirements of the W-2s, proof of income, because you get a lot of people that, you know, kind of go around that a little bit. But I think I can't speak for them. They show that they do have interest in helping serve those kids in that community, but I can't speak for them. I don't know. I'm almost certain that they do. I know they have scholarship lunches to serve the kids while they're here. And they will have, didn't they say, Jeremy, they did have where they could do a scholarship program?
There's some government funding that has to
Yeah,
go
through,
on. So there'll be some supplemental money that need to be acquired in order for that.
Yes, and that's through,
USD.
yeah. Yes, sir.
This cost on these uniforms and all that, but is this kids that play here in Leesburg, do we pay this too, or is that something?
This is for a full scholarship player. Now, see, we supply the pants, the shoulder pads, everything but the helmet and the cleats for the kids that play in the league. We don't do the helmets because of liability issues. There's too many liability issues there for helmets. Not very many programs do supply the helmets. But yes, sir, we do offer the pants, shoulder pads, jerseys, and everything but the cleats and the helmet.
So if we had 100 kids to participate, this would be money that we would normally spend anyway, because we're spending it now for the kids that are participating.
Everything but with the exception of the helmet, yes, sir.